Hey guys, welcome back to another video. Today we'll talk about the HMPV outbreak. So what is HMPV? It's a human metapneumovirus. It's a type of respiratory virus that causes upper and lower respiratory infections. Now let's talk about a bit of the recent news. So in late 2024, the Chinese Center for Disease Control and Prevention reported a significant rise in HMPV infections, especially in children who are under the age of 14. Hospitals in the northern province have experienced overcrowding, just like the days of early COVID-19 pandemic. But health experts emphasize that the HMPV outbreak is not as severe as COVID-19. Who is affected by this virus? It affects almost all individuals, all age groups, but is most severe in infants and young children, elderly adults, and immunocompromised individuals. So the global prevalence, HMPV circulates worldwide and is more common in the late winter and spring, basically this time. Now let's come to the way it's transmitted, its mode of spread. Direct contact with respiratory secretions, that is the droplets from the lungs, that is spread through coughing, sneezing, nasal discharge, and then that touches your hands, or you sneeze somewhere and that droplets just sprinkle apart and then somebody breathes them, or touching contaminated surfaces that have these droplets and then touching your face, that is your nose, mouth, or eyes. The incubation period is typically 5 to 7 days. Now let's come to the symptoms. The symptoms are similar to any other respiratory virus. They include cough, runny nose or congested nose, fever, sore throat, wheezing, shortness of breath, and in severe cases, pneumonia or bronchiolitis. What are the risk factors for this? One is people who are young, especially children, or the elderly. These people are the most vulnerable because their immune system is comparatively weak. Chronic lung conditions and a weakened immune system. For treatment, please go to your doctor, get a proper checkup. Now let's get to the most awaited part, that are what foods should you eat so that you make your lungs strong and also boost your immunity. First is, have a lot of good fats, that are your omega-3s, your coconut oil, virgin cold pressed coconut oil, avocado oil, olive oil, all of them. But avocado oil and olive oil, do not cook them, directly put them on your salads and just have them. So omega-3 will reduce inflammation and improve the elasticity of your blood vessels and also improve lung function. Have a lot of citrus fruits, oranges, lemons, limes, grapefruits. They are high in vitamin C, boosting your immune system and protecting against respiratory infections. So vitamin C is an antioxidant that's actually good for your body and your lungs. If you can, have a lot of berries. In India, we have our Indian gooseberry. Have a lot of those if you can. Or spend the extra buck and buy some blueberries. They're actually rich in anthocyanins, that are the pigments in the skin. They act as antioxidants. Have a lot of cruciferous vegetables. They contain sulforaphane, which helps detoxify harmful pollutants in the lungs. Garlic and onions. They contain allicin that helps reduce lung congestion. They are a natural antibiotic that can prevent respiratory infections. But when you have garlic, just crush the garlic, let it be exposed so that it activates its compounds, or its organic compounds in the garlic, so that when it's exposed to air, it will activate them. But leave it exposed for only like 5 minutes and then consume. As for onions, cut them and consume them immediately. Now the next one, ginger. They have a lot of anti-inflammatory properties to help reduce your airway inflammation. May also help with detoxification. Next, turmeric, in the golden spice, has a compound called curcumin. This curcumin has a lot of benefits. Potent anti-inflammatory properties that support lung health. It also protects against chronic conditions like asthma. Nuts and seeds, walnuts, flax seeds, chia seeds, sunflower seeds, pumpkin seeds. Just have all your nuts and seeds, but have them in moderation. They contain vitamin E, selenium, and omega-3 fatty acids. These three together, amazing to combat any inflammation. Now let's come to beetroot. It's very high in nitrates. It will cause vasodilation, which will improve your oxygen intake and your lung function. Next, green tea. It has EGCG, help reduce inflammation and promote healthy lung function. Drink 1 to 2 cups a day. Pomegranates with the seed, you can make a juice or just eat them like that. They contain ellagic acid, which reduces lung inflammation. It will also help with your heart. Tomatoes, rich in lycopene, which will improve your lung function and reduce oxidative stress. Honey, if you can get, natural honey is the best. Antibacterial properties, soothing for the throat, and supports respiratory health. If you can take a honey ginger shot, nothing better than that. Also, make sure that you have a lot of probiotics. This will support your gut health, which is ultimately essential for a strong immune system. You can also have dark chocolate, but make sure that it's 70% or higher in cocoa content, otherwise you'll just be eating sugar. Cocoa has flavonoids. It supports immune function by reducing inflammation. Have a lot of fermented foods. In India, we have our fermented rice kanji. Nothing better than that. If you can, have it daily. And that's it for now, guys. Thank you for listening so far. This is one of my first videos, so I really appreciate it. I will note down all of these foods in the description with a few tips. Thanks, guys.